Little Acorns presents an unabridged recording of The Blackthorn Branch, written by Elen Caldecott, and read by Claire Morgan. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Little Acorns. Chapter 1. The potion was a sludgy, toady green that seemed to writhe as it was stirred. Cassie urged it with all her might to bubble and boil. Sian intoned the magic words. Hocus! Hocus, hokum! Fix what's broken! Nothing happened. Cassie laid down the stick she had been using to stir the cauldron. It dripped dolefully on the stony ground. Hey, careful, Sian said. If you stop stirring, the magic will curdle. Do you want the spell or don't you? Sian glanced at the concoction, and her pointed black hat slid down her forehead. She righted it with both hands. Well? Cassie did want the spell. If she could dab a drop on Byron's pillow under moonlight and change everything back to the way it had been, then she would. Quicker than a hair down a hole. Inside her cloak, she shivered. The autumn air was cold, and she'd been crouching over the cauldron for some time. She took up the stick and jabbed the green juice again. She wanted the spell, for sure, but what were the chances that this mush of leaves and rabbit poos and bottle tops was going to do the trick? The plastic bucket that they were using as a cauldron sloshed as she jabbed harder. It's just not looking very magic, she told Sian. That's because you haven't added the special final ingredient, Sian explained. She raised her hand, and the piece of paper she was holding flapped in the breeze. It was her scrawled list of instructions for making a foolproof cast-iron guaranteed spell that she insisted would work. What's the final ingredient? Cassie asked doubtfully. 2 fresh nettle leaves, Sian replied. And you have to pick them. Nettles? Sian hadn't said anything about nettles when she'd suggested this. I'll get stung. No pain, no gain. That was something Sian's mam said pretty often, usually with a grim expression and her couch to 5K app running. My pain, Cassie pointed out. Well, it is your problem we're trying to fix, Sian said. That was true at any rate. Cassie leaned back so that her weight rested on the heels of her trainer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?